Okay, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. There's a few things to do, like final episode reviews and some anime series reviews, which I'm going to take care of. Um, Tracks will probably be out later today. I'll do the reviews for those too. Okay, this show. Now, this anime, which came out in the spring, which was one I glanced at, and I thought, well, it's pretty good. It was intriguing. I started watching it. I mean, Hockey was like telling me, "Oh, it's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good," and I was like, "Okay." At first, I was like, "Holy shit, this is awesome!" Because basically, from what I understand, it's a video game. From what I understand, and it turned into an anime called Blade and Soul, and it basically follows the exploits of this girl named Alka, Alka. Of course, they say it differently on my anime list, but basically, she's an assassin from the clan of the sword. She's on a journey to find the woman Jean Valil. Valil, if I'm saying it right, who killed her master Han. Jean is a demon-like woman who controls the energy of chaos and kills without feeling, not unlike how Alka has learned to kill in her work as an assassin. On her journey, she encounters three strange women, such each a great warrior in her own right, and grapples with her slain master's wish that she leave the life of an assassin behind. And this is based on an anime adaptation of the Korean MMORPG Blade and Soul. Now, characters are as follows. We got Alka, there's Leona, Karen, you have Jean Vavel. There's this other girl who she has a tussle with a few times here in the series. Haruka, I think her name is. Hopefully I'm getting that right. She's basically this bounty hunter who's going around and she encounters Alka and wants to take her out, get her a bounty for herself. And as you go along in the anime, things happen. She finds out a few things about herself, Alka, and, it gets interesting. Now, the only downside about this show, the only downside, I would say, it has 13 episodes, but the final episode, which I just watched, was like, it felt like they were just trying to just put it there. It's like one of those. It's like you have these animes where it ends in this certain amount of episodes, but they have an extra one, almost like that's like not even part of the series. Has nothing to do with what just happened because everything's been resolved, kind of. It came out with that episode, and I was like, what's the point of that? It was kind of weird. But overall, I would say the animation, except for one episode where she was fighting Jean Varel, Alka, that one episode where the animation looked very messy, just it wasn't fluid. When she was fighting Haruka, the bounty hunter, holy shit, that was oh my god! Like when she first fought her and everything, like the bullets were bouncing off fucking rocks and shit. I was like, yo, that is freaking epic as well. But 8 out of 10, I would say, because of the 12 episodes that I saw, I thought the animation was solid. I got into the story here and there. There was a certain part, like, with this woman, this prioritress. She owned this tavern, I guess you can call it, um, in the city. And there was a scene where, like, the ending credit scene, she would be dancing, and it was in 3D animation, CGI animation. And that didn't really bother me. What the only thing about this show that really bothered me, like I said, was that one scene when she was fighting Jin Varel, where it just seemed like the fight scene was just completely. It was just that was like the first time they fought seriously, and it resulted in an interesting conclusion. Where the animation was just not. It was too chaotic, and it just looked all choppy and shit. But even that, even with that, I enjoyed the show. If you want to get through a really quick show and want to enjoy the early on part of it and still find out what happens, go ahead. It's a pretty good show, to say the least. But like I said, that was probably the only problem. And the other problem I would have was this episode 13, which I don't think was necessary. They've concluded everything, which they needed to conclude. It's partial spoiler. I'll put partial spoilers. In this show, in episode 12. And then I'm like, why is there 13 episodes? That doesn't make any sense. It's like, it's not even a 13th episode. To me, it's like an OVA. Has nothing to do with the story. The main story at hand. So why put it there? It just felt misplaced. I think that's the proper word to say. It was misplaced. It was an episode that really didn't need to be there. But I enjoyed it. 8 out of 10. Now, the only other one I have to do is Soul It or Not, but I haven't decided if I'm going to review it or not. But I think I will, for shits and giggles, seeing as how they didn't show it last week. But I thought, this was a good series, and you guys get a chance, watch it. But be in mind, episode 13 is going to feel like an OVA. That's the way it feels like. It just feels like an OVA. Now, if I were to say a big positive for this show, definitely, right off the bat, early on fight scenes. Early on. The fight scenes between Haruka and Alka is really great. Like, damn. It's just immense. And you get a sense with Alka as you go along on her journey, and you feel for her, because in the beginning she's different than what she is towards the end, if that makes sense. So you're going to really enjoy it. I personally did. But that's pretty much it. 8 out of 10. I thought it was good. The music, too. That was another thing. The animation at times were good. The music was great. And it was just that one scene when she was fighting Jean Varel. The first time they fight. Really fight. That was probably the only time where I said, the animation wasn't there. But other times, good shit. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. Bankai 922. Nothing really to update on. I was going to do a live stream, but I couldn't because I was going to do a Skype call, but that never happened, so, But I will probably attempt a live stream rather tomorrow night, later tonight, or Thursday. So you can look forward to that. Also, you can look forward to, I think Thursday, I'll probably do that thing I said I was going to do. That Manga Roulette live reaction thing. Look forward to that as well. I'm Bankai 922. I will see you guys later. Alka. She's a good character, just... Why 13th? That 13th episode? It's like, no. Not necessary. Was not necessary. I'll see you guys later.